Welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to talk about one of the most influential video games of all time, System Shock. Released in 1994, System Shock was a pioneer in the first-person shooter and RPG genres. It was ahead of its time in terms of graphics, gameplay, and storyline. In this video, I'll give you an overview of the game, its hardware requirements, and my experience playing it. Overview. System Shock is a first-person action-adventure game set in a space station called Citadel Station. The player takes on the role of a nameless hacker who wakes up from a 6-month coma to find the station overrun by mutants and robots controlled by a rogue AI called Shodan. The player must explore the station, fight enemies, hack computer terminals, and collect clues to stop Shodan from taking over the world. Hardware requirements. System Shock was released in 1994, so it was designed to run on the hardware of that era. The minimum hardware requirements for System Shock are a 486DX/33 MHz processor, 4 MB of RAM, and a VGA graphics card. However, if you want to enjoy the game in all its glory, you'll need a Pentium processor, 8 MB of RAM, and a Super VGA graphics card. You'll also need a sound card to get the full experience of the game's immersive soundtrack and sound effects. Gameplay. System Shock's gameplay is a blend of first-person shooter and RPG mechanics. The player can choose between real-time combat or a turn-based mode that allows for more strategic gameplay. The game also features a variety of weapons, ranging from pistols to lasers, and a vast array of cybernetic implants that can enhance the player's abilities. The player can also use computer terminals to hack into the station's systems, which can provide useful information or unlock new areas. My experience. I first played System Shock when it was released in 1994, and it blew my mind. The game was unlike anything I had played before, with its immersive atmosphere, complex gameplay, and gripping storyline. The graphics were state-of-the-art for the time, and the sound design was incredible. I spent hours exploring the station, hacking into computers, and battling mutants and robots. Even today, more than 25 years later, System Shock remains one of my favorite games of all time. Conclusion. System Shock is a classic video game that has stood the test of time. It was ahead of its time in terms of graphics, gameplay, and storyline, and it continues to influence modern games. If you haven't played it yet, I highly recommend giving it a try. And if you're a fan of retro gaming, System Shock is a must-play. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.